All right, moving right along. The fucking organization the left likes to say doesn't exist, Antifa in Portland. Uh, Antifa is not only important; they're in New York and stuff too. But Antifa in Portland have beaten up Andy Ngo again. Uh,
You
Public
suck!
enemy number one when it comes to the leftists because he's the only one actually like reporting on their things. And now some people think he shouldn't have been there. Some people think he should have been there. We'll get into what I think and what I'm saying in the beginning. And there's valid arguments to both of those, whether or not he should have did it himself or whether or not he's too famous now and he should build a company and have his own employees. But either way, should he actually put other people in danger or himself in danger? Like that's the choice. Either way, he's a fucking national hero, and we got to keep going. Let's get into this article. Breaking: Andy Ngo reportedly assaulted by Antifa again in Portland, and it was Andy Ngo. He's confirmed it by this point, so it is. Prominent journalist Andy Ngo, an expert on the violent Antifa movement, was reportedly chased and attacked by black-clad Antifa extremists overnight Friday while covering the latest far-left protests in Portland.
Winning!
A prominent journalist, Andy Ngo, an expert on the violent movement, was reportedly chased by black-clad. This is what we just fucking read up here, right? Anyway, I hate when they do that on our new website. We have that thing up there, but instead of restarting the fucking article, it just continues going. On the 1-year anniversary of Portland riots, that commenced in the wake of George Floyd's death, a man identified as Ngo was assaulted and chased into the downtown Nines hotel by an angered mob of Antifa militants, according to posters on social media and reports by news outlets. Now, he has a right to go down there and do this. He's knowing that he might get attacked because they've almost killed him and stuff once before with the cement-filled milkshake attack and stuff. Last time they beat him up. He has courage and stuff. But he has to realize that you're a pretty famous dude now. I don't think you could do boots on ground stuff with Antifa anymore. I think you need to build your own like media empire and send in some fucking employees to do that for you because they'll be less likely to be identified as you.
Winning!
Because they're just beating up Asian men to try and get to you. I don't really think you could do this anymore. I'm not going to yell at you like some people and call you dumb. It's extremely brave, but you might want to be a little bit smarter about that. The Oregon. The Oregonian report that Ngo, the author of Unmasked Inside Antifa's Radical Plan to Destroy Democracies, was tackled and punched before he sought refuge inside the nearby hotel while he was able to escape the scene. I don't know why you're saying it's the Antifa's radical plan to destroy democracy, because they're not destroying democracy. They're trying to instill democracy because democracy is bad. Full-blown democracy is mob rule. It's bad. That's what they want. They want mob rule. They want democracy. They want to end our republic. We're not a fucking... I know you're a little liberal over there, and you're like a socialist, and you know, but we're not a democracy. We're a fucking republic. At the very least, this is a brutal anti-Asian hate crime by a communist mob in Portland, and that definitely is a communist mob. This is the red salute. This is the communist symbol. If you're using this, you're not fighting for freedom. You're a fascist, totalitarian, communist piece of human trash.
You
The individual
suck!
believed to be Andy Ngo was seen crouching behind the front desk as the clerks attempted to secure the premises, including the Twitter users. Meanwhile, protesters chanted and pounded on the glass windows to top man. And I was listening to Tim Pool, and they were talking about this. Somebody that knows Andy, they had said when Andy first ran in there, even though he was being chased by these fucking black-clad Antifa terrorists, they were more fucking concerned about him not having a mask on than the fucking army trying to kill him.
You suck!
Fucking hotels, man. These people are fucking trash. I can't wait for you to come out, Andy. Can't be heard shouted on camera. You thought the milkshakes were bad last time? We're gonna beat the fuck out of you, bitch. A female voice yelled, hurling allegations of racism at the man. They're fucking so fucking tolerant. So fucking tolerant. They're the fucking most bigoted, intolerant fucktards in the entire fucking country. One video posted online claimed to show Ngo being assisted by security inside the hotel's lobby as a journalist eluded the group. Fox News reported subsequent posts alleged that Ngo was able to leave the hotel after receiving medical attention, observing that the man entered an elevator and was not seen again. Here is another version of the clip I shared earlier of what appears to be Andy Ngo hiding in the hotel in Portland after being identified and attacked by Antifa. We're not going to look at that stuff. Barricade the Nines, and Antifa account ordered this motherfucker can never feel safe here. Another tweeted Ngo was reportedly transported into the hospital. So yes, you're talking about combating hate and whatnot, but you are the most violent, intolerant bigots in the fucking country, in the world, in fact.
You suck!
A spokesman for Portland Police Bureau told the Portland Tribune that officers did stand to allow an injured person to get in an ambulance. However, the spokesperson could not release the name of the person involved. Just put it this way. If I had a choice between fucking driving into the middle of nowhere with fucking a North Korean army general or an American leftist, I'm going with the North Korean army general. The post-millennial has not been able to independently verify their assault, though, like I said, it was verified in Tim Pool the other day. A group of about 100 protesters, because Andy Ngo himself came out and said it was him, gathered at Revolution Hall, the site of the first protest 1 year ago. A small crowd gathered at the Mullinop County Justice Center, which was targeted numerous times during the 100-plus days of civil unrest. Crowd members threw eggs at the entrance of the Justice Center while Portland police officers circled the street that night, resulting in at least 2 arrests. Another targeted arrest has been made outside the Justice Center. Targeted arrest. Arresting these Antifa members is meaningless to me because you just fucking release them and they just keep getting off. So I don't have any faith in the justice system, especially Portland's police. Portland Police Bureau announced Friday that law enforcement is aware of the pre-planned protest circulating the internet. They're not fucking protests. They're violent riots and insurrections. They're burning cities to the ground. They're attacking people. That is terrorist attack, not protests. Terrorist attack. Pre-planned circulating event applies that was similar to nature to past graphics that promoted autonomous direct action criminal activity and the use of fire. Protesters were instructed to wear black bloc and be water, telling followers to dress in dark clothing and obscured identities. In the press release, you don't do that for protest. You don't. You show up that way when you intend to be violent, like Antifa always does. They're fucking an army. They're a domestic terrorist. They're fucking insurgents, and they should be treated as such. In the press release, the borough said police will have extra resources assigned to monitor this event and respond if violence takes place that threatens the safety of the community members, public employees, or the private property. Yeah, respond just so these people can get fucking released again. No, his editor at large at the Post Millennial has been reached for comment, but has not responded by the time of this publication. He's fucking recovering. Like, that's what his friend said on fucking Tim Pool. He can't just fucking come out and talk to you. They nearly fucking killed his ass like they did the last time. And we got to stop just arresting these people because they can't be arrested by the fucking Portland fucking police because the Portland fucking justice system's just going to release them because they're all filled with Antifa shitbags. It's time for the fucking United States Army to arm themselves with lethal force, go into fucking Portland and start fucking exterminating these leftist trash because that's what they are. They're communist leftist trash. They're an army and they should be treated like an army. I'm just fucking saying.